wait a minute, God spoke, and that's all I need because God is with me. Now, if you back up, God says, except, verse 30, except for Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, and Joshua, the son of Nun, you will no means enter the land. So God says these two, yes, they will go into the land. But all the rest, you're going to die in the wilderness. And then everyone who's 20 years old and under, they will enter the land. But the ones who were that generation, the adults, he said, they're going to die in the wilderness because they did not believe God. Amen. Now this encourages me because Joshua and Caleb were with the other 10 spies. But here's what's amazing. They walked by faith, and guess what? They did make it to the promised land. So regardless if anybody else wants to believe God, if everybody else wants to go their own way, if you're walking by faith, if you will obey God, if you will take his promise and move ahead by faith, he will take you to the promised land. Amen? That's what's amazing about this. But the Lord even says, he said, verse 35, I, the Lord, have spoken this. I will surely do so to all this evil congregation who are gathered together against me. In this wilderness they will be consumed, and there they shall die. So, and it says in verse 39 that Moses told the words to all the children of Israel, and they mourned greatly. And they rose up early in the morning and went to the top of the mountain, saying, here we are, we will go up to the place which the Lord has promised, for we have sinned. So now all of a sudden they say we want to go, but they weren't doing it by faith. They were doing it out of fear. And the word even says that those very men who brought the evil report died by the plague before the Lord. See, this was evil. Why does God consider unbelief evil? He talks about this in Hebrews in the New Testament. Because you're calling God a liar. That's the seriousness. When we don't believe God, when we don't walk by faith. In fact, Romans, I believe it's chapter 15, it says anything that is not from faith is sin. And we know without faith, it is impossible to please God. Jesus commanded us, have faith in God. Jesus said, when the Son of Man comes, will he really find faith on the earth? So God is looking for faith. Jesus said, I have not found such great faith, no, not in all Israel, whenever he encountered this one person. So God is always looking for those who will simply trust him, believe him, and receive what he says in his word. And but Joshua and Caleb, it says, remained alive of the men who spied out the land. So this is very serious. And God has